Hi there! In this video, I'm going to go over some common user experience mistakes that you may be making with your website, which could cost you potential clients or customers. I'll show you how to fix them, even if you're not a designer, so that you can transform your website into a high-converting website to help your business succeed. So I've built my website with the Site Builder, and the first mistake that site owners may make is by having a complicated sign-up form on their website. Even though you may be eager to collect as many details as you can from potential clients, making your contact form concise and clear will make it welcoming for visitors to enter their information and get you one step closer to a conversion. Just ask for what's absolutely necessary and keep labels clear and concise. For example, let's clean up this contact form so that it only prioritizes the key information needed. You also want to make sure that visitors know exactly what information they need to put in. I'll get rid of these fields just by clicking on them and deleting them. For the mission for this form, I just want to collect their information for an email list, so I'll get rid of the phone number. And to make it even simpler, you may want to only collect the first name. That's a choice depending on what you need for your contact form. If I want to toggle that off for this name field, I'll just click on that field and then toggle it off. Right now, both the first name and the email are necessary for the form. I've made that required with the toggle right here. You want to make sure that you only make the fields that are necessary with the required toggle on. Now, another crucial element to consider is to ensure that there is a message to confirm the success of the submission. So we're going to click on the contact form section, being sure not to click directly on one of the fields. And then on the left, we'll see confirmation message title and confirmation message body. So you want to leave a positive impression by thanking visitors. And even better is if you can provide a bit of information, like what they can expect now that you've received their submission, like an estimated wait time for a response. Now, the second user experience mistake that many site owners may overlook is having inaccessible design elements. One design feature you shouldn't overlook is ensuring that all of the images have descriptive alt text and captions. To add alt text on the site editor, for example, this image right here, just click right on the image and then look in the left panel under Media. You'll see beside Link to alt text. You'll also see right here that you can have a shortcut to the alt text. So we'll click right here, and now you want to add some descriptive language. So my alt text for this image says art palette with multiple colors with a shadow overlay. And then I'll click Save. You also want to make sure your text is easy to read, so don't have font sizes too small, and good color contrast is very important to make sure that text pops from the background. If you want to adjust the colors on your site, just click on this Home button to go back to Start, and then we'll look under Site Design. So here you can adjust your site fonts and your site colors. So first we'll look at site fonts. If you choose a font pack from here, the font sizes across your website are pre-selected with legibility in mind. So these are designer-made font combinations. If you want to further customize any text within a section, you can just click right on the section. And now when you see the font, for example, this title right here on the left, You can make the font larger like this. Anywhere it says font size. For some other sections, for example, this one right here, they contain multiple blocks. So that means a font size will apply to the other blocks within this section. So for example, this one right here, if that's the case, you will see a link that says font size, and now you can control the fonts for this section right here. Now, if you want to change your color combinations, we'll go back and we'll click Home again, and now let's go back to Site Design. You can look at your site colors, and these are the colors that apply to your entire website. You can go ahead and customize the current theme or choose a different theme. If you want to customize this site palette, just click Customize next to it, and now you can click on each one and you can change the color. If a color falls between light and dark, for example, this one right here, you'll also see that there's an option to set it as a light color. So when that toggle is off, this color is counted as a dark color, which means the background colors or other colors that it's contrasted with will be light colors. If I toggle that on, now the colors chosen by the site builder will be dark to contrast with this color. Now, if you see that there are specific colors that you want to adjust on a single section on a page, we'll click out of this. For example, if you want to change this one right here, you can click right on the section and then click Change Colors and Layout. Now you can click Change Colors and then choose Custom Colors. So you can be more specific about which colors you want to change on this section. And it will only apply to this single element. So make sure you look through your website design and make sure the contrast is bold enough between the colors. And make sure the font is large enough to read. And now we can move on to user experience tip number 3. A mistake that can make a huge difference for your conversions is not having a clear visual hierarchy. So with your website design, you want to make sure the most important information and call to actions are more prominent than any supporting content. The good thing with using the site builder is that a lot of the sections are made up of a title, then a subtitle, and a description. So you can see that clear hierarchy here. So here's the title, the subtitle, and the description. And you want to make sure that the most important information is the easiest to read. For buttons, you may want to have just one call to action to make it less overwhelming and to also guide the user through your site. We do have the primary button, which is much easier to read than the secondary button. But if you want to toggle that right off, just click on the section. We'll find the buttons down here, and I'll toggle off the secondary button. So that's a lot more clear. Overall, having too much conflicting information on your website can cause decision paralysis. So you want to make sure the mission of your website is clear and the call to action is consistent across your entire website. Now, one bonus user experience tip would be to avoid having inconsistent design. That means graphics in different styles, font styles, or sizing that are all over the place, etc. Inconsistent design leads to a lack of brand cohesion, which can overall make your website complicated for users or even have them lose trust in your brand. When your branding is consistent and clear, it makes it easier for visitors to know exactly what you offer and make an easy decision to trust your brand and move forward. So that's it for this video. We hope you can look over your web design and make these simple tweaks to get more conversions for your website and provide a better experience for your site visitors. Thanks for watching.